Hello friends, I am clinical sports psychologist Joyson. If you have no confidence in life, you have twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence, you have won even before you started the race. This is the word from none other than Marcus Garvey.
Most of the time,
The problem athletes face is lack of self-confidence. With confidence, you could able to showcase your maximum performance in the field. But when you are not having confidence, you cannot be the best of yourself. So, one of the way to increase self-confidence is changing your negative self-talk into positive self-talk. So, let us see through today's session how we can change our negative self-talk to positive self-talk. So, for changing your negative self-talk, you might be thinking that I cannot manage that player, or he is too difficult or too strong player. I am not having enough skill to manage that player. But you can do one thing is that you can change this negative self-talk by accepting the difficulties in a rational sense and replacing it with positive self-talk. So in this case, you can talk to yourself as, even though he might be told, I have given my best training, so I could be utilized. If I could able to utilize my best performance, I could able to manage the situation quite well. So you have to change your negative self-talk to positive self-talk in this way. You might be having different sorts of negative self-talk concerning to different aspects of game. It might be your stamina, it might be your perception about other players, it might be how you see yourself. So you all might be having different sort of sentence structuring in your mind that starts with I can't, it is very difficult sort of. So I will give you some examples. By that you can replace your negative structuring of sentence. Like for example,
so in the screen you can see two columns. The first column is the kind of usual negative openings that you might have, and the second column, the positive openings that you can replace for the negative openings that you already have. So I will give you one example. The first one, that we are changing I can to I can if. For example, when you think I cannot put the shuttle to his backhand side to score points, he's too strong on that. This sort of a self-talk we might have. This we can change to I can put the shuttle on his backhand side and win if I tire him by placing the shuttle to varied parts of the court first. So you see the change, right? In the same way, you can change your negative self-talk like it's difficult for me to positive self-talk, it's a challenge for me. The same way, if I to when and I am worried about to I will be okay if. So you can change your negative self-talk to positive self-talk by using these examples. In the same way, you can change your negative self-talk to positive self-talk by practice.
one of the other area in which athletes tends to lose their confidence is the continuous negative thinking that occurring on their mind. By replacing it with positive statement works, but sometimes you might be occupied with so much negative thoughts in your mind. So what you can do, you can do one thing, you can try to stop that negative thinking. And how you can do that? Let's see. First, you have to imagine a symbol of stop. You might have traveled through road and you might have seen that there is stop symbols for stopping the gadis. So you can imagine that symbol on your mind. Then you can just say yourself in a mild tone, stop. And besides, you can also make a bodily gesture like slapping on your thigh or clenching your fist, and you have to say stop as we said earlier. Through that, your negative thinking or constantly repeating negative thoughts on your mind will stop. One important thing that you have to note after stopping your negative thinking is you have to continue, or you have to replace it with a positive thinking just after using this mental imagery stop technique. So you got this point. One of the other activity that you can carry out to improve your self-confidence is game specific self affirmations. So you might be playing different games like hockey, athletics, cricket, football, and different. So one thing you can do that you can prepare a list of affirmations where how you have prepared. So you can say, for example, I have done my strength exercise quite well, so I could able to perform without injuries and with full stamina on the match. And I have had nutritious food throughout this training period so that I will be having better stamina to tackle my opponents. And one other self-affirmation you can say is, my forward passes are quite good, so I will be a good benefit and I could able to contribute better towards my team. One of the another self-affirmation for footballers or goalies can use is, I have stopped 90% of balls during the previous week on my training, so I could able to do justice for this match. I could able to save as many balls as coming on my way. So through this way you can use these positive self-affirmations just before the match. You can write it, that is, you can just jot it down on a card and you can carry it with yourself. You can keep it in your purse, and in the playing venue you can take it and read it so that you can get a boost on your confidence. If you are so concerned about others are watching you, you can just go through your list of self-affirmations in your locker room or even toilet where no one will be watching you, and you can just go by that and increase your confidence quite well. Whatever the skill that I have taught you only come into effect when you successfully practice that in your life. So you have to go and go and practice these skills. The first one was changing your negative self-talk to positive self-talk. So you have to write down whatever the negative self-talk you are feeling right now, and then you have to write the replacement positive self-talk. So you do it for 8 negative self-talk of yourself. Also carry out the stop exercise by imagining the stop symbol and saying it on mind, and also carrying out a bodily gesture in your training period, and let me know how does it work in the comment section. The another homework that you have to carry out is self-affirmation homework. So you have to create 10 self-affirmations about your training that you have carried out and write it down on a page and just use it before your main match or the match you are preparing for, and let me know how it went. You can also note down your experience on the comment section. Let's carry out a productive discussion on this confidence matters. So guys, let me know your experience with our confidence enriching strategies and comment your experience of using these strategies. Thanks for listening. If you like this video, give us a like and share it with your friends and coaches for making it reach to further people so that they can also improve their performance just like yours. Sharing is caring, as you know. For getting such sports psychological tips and exercises that will help you to improve your performance, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much.